All right, y'all. Long time no see. Dewey Cam back in the building. Sorry, nah. Yo, I'm burnt. But nah, I was gonna do this video outside, but it's so cold. It's like 40 degrees out there, so we in the room with it. Boring, but we have a unique situation. Very unique story time for y'all. Very unique situation that I've been going through the past 4 months. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. A lot of emotions and confusion. Y'all like my family, so I feel like I have to do this because 1 month I go ghost. 1 month I'm posting hella videos. The next month I'm going ghost again. Randomly I'm jumping out talking about I'm quitting gambling. So it's just a lot of stuff that's just weird, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay? Let me know in the comments if y'all can relate. Like I said, very unique, weird situation I've been going through, and finna open up, talk about it. Real time, I couldn't speak on a lot of things, so definitely gotta catch y'all up. And this video ain't to bash her in no means. I still got love for her, you know what I'm saying? Just right now, like, she gotta stay over there. I told her she gotta kick rocks, cause like, if you move in a certain way, I'm trying to move a certain way. And I did stay down with her, so like, you know, I feel like I got the short end of the stick. We don't need that energy over here, especially I'm trying to get up myself. Too much on my plate at one time. I gotta focus on me type shit. Off the rip, because this was never really addressed. She's not some random girl I met out and about. She's not someone I DM'd on Instagram. She's not some random joint that I just met on a dating app. We real life knew each other for like 8 years, pushing 9. So for us to even fall out over this is insane, bro. Like this shit crazy, fool. It's beyond me, bro. Y'all could let me know if I went too far, or y'all could let me know if like she's just geeking, because I really don't know. This shit is so wicked. Regardless though, we always been good friends. The later years of the friendship, like 2021, 2023, we kind of just had that like growing apart type thing, right? She's off at school, got a long relationship going on, and I'm kind of just over here, you know. I ain't trying to be that guy texting her up and DMing her. She got man and shit now, so. And he was an older dude. I'm thinking they getting married at that point. I think 2023, we didn't even talk the whole year. But the universe always has weird ways of doing things. So 2024 comes along. It's literally a whole 365 to the exact date of the last time I texted her. And me and Peaks, we had just locked in. We started filming together. Our first trip was to Tampa, the Gasparilla Pirate Festival. And whole time, that takes place at the same campus she went to college at. So me and Peaks, we randomly walk in, we're filming, and out of nowhere, like, I just have this nostalgic moment. I'm standing at the same place she took her graduation pictures, and like, low-key, I can't put it together, but I'm like, oh, we at her school right now. So I text her, she responds. Whole time she's at work though, and it was unplanned. You know, she was a little disappointed because we couldn't link up. Even at that, I'm working with Peak, so we wouldn't have been able to see each other. But she tells me about the event. She gives me that reassurance, like, yo, we gonna see each other. I'm gonna hit you when I get home. I'm moving back in 3 months. So I'm like, all right, bet. So fast forwarding, the first time y'all meet her is, I think, in June. Probably hung out one time before that, and then July again. August for real was a confusing month. I wish I vlogged it too, because it had like a lot of good content moments, but perception wise, I just ain't want to put the wrong stuff out. At this point, we start hanging out a little bit more. We talking more. The friendship rekindled at this point. And she's a girl, so sometimes you gotta spice up the moves. I don't wanna keep doing the same boring stuff. So we had a little sunflower field around the way, you know, girls like that type of stuff. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. And she never been anyway, so we go. Not a date, but it's a vibe. Cool little experience. It started raining, so it was short-lived. We left early. But after that, this was like a curveball. So remind you, we're in August. My birthday is 5 months ago. She brings up my birthday, pressing the situation like, oh, I didn't say happy birthday. We need to do something lit. I owe it to you. Like, I need to make up to you, da 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 da. I'm like, bruh, my birthday was 5 months ago. That shit don't matter. She's dead ass pressing the situation. She needs to make up for my birthday. So I'm like, all right, surprise me. Give her a week. She can't come up with nothing. And that's where I take initiative. And I'm like, all right, bet, I gotta move. This one was way more datey, I'm not gonna lie. And it would have been a vibe to vlog, because the whole thing was a vibe. I take her on this little picnic. We out DC, Virginia, right by the airport. They got this big field right in front of the waterfront, food trucks, everything. If you got a family, you got a girl, that's definitely the spot you should take them, like on a nice day. But yeah, she brings the blanket, she bring a puzzle. I brought some drinks, and I snuck in some flowers. It was cool, it was a vibe. But as we're on the way home, that's when I start asking questions. Cause you know, the whole birthday thing kind of came at me like a curveball. So I'm asking her, are you open to dating right now? Where you at mentally? You know, I'm just trying to dive a little deeper. She gives me the whole breakdown between the ex. She don't want to feel like that right now. She's in her freedom arc. And then at the same time, she want to get her money up. She's trying to find a big girl job. At the same time, she want to move out mom's house. Me and her girlfriend, we're her only friends out here type shit. So with us, she didn't want to jeopardize that. So she's like, for now, let's not force anything. Like, if anything happens, it happens. But like where we're at is good. Like, let's just keep doing us type shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. At least now I know how to gauge the situation, whether it's making the content or just with us in general. And low key, when she told me that, I took that as a boundary, right? It could have been a wrong read, but for me, I took it as a boundary. I ain't gonna be the one to make something weird. So I'm gonna just keep it cool. If something happens, it happens, and it's not gonna be on my end. I'm gonna just keep playing it cool, like how it been going, like just whatever flows, just goes. You feel me? So September comes around, and up to now we haven't spoke on sports betting, but football season is officially here, and that's when like the rocket ship went off. Like I found a method, okay? Got a little excited. Only made 3 videos in September. But also on the other side of the table, Shawty's whole situation start going downhill a little bit. Up to now, she hasn't had a job. She just been running through savings. She got a lot on her plate. She got car note and a bike. And then on top of that, every job app she's putting in is getting declined or no response, and hopes just dying down. On top of that, her friend had just moved too, based off of a situation that happened. So now one best friend gone, is just me. Outside of that, she really only had like 2 other people she was associating with. Her best friend's brother, who was like her riding partner, and then this one other dude that she met. He does the bike stuff too. She was trying to do like TikTok and YouTube for bike stuff. And to me, that low-key threw me off the fact I would be trying to help her with that, but she wouldn't take my advice. She would rather listen to this stranger dude that she just met, who was also trying to do that. So that was a curveball, but we don't date anyways, so that doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? But it's just food for thought. Your best friend works with YouTube niggas, but you would rather listen to some other dude. I don't know. But we didn't date, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, September, we really didn't make no crazy moves. She was low-key getting into the blues. If it wasn't local moves, at the crib, just chill vibes. There's a point I even had her tag along when I was filming with Peaks. She met Peaks and his family. September, it was kind of like a down in the dust month. Now, hey, now we get to October. October, things get a little spicy. Now we have another key moment in the plot line. It's early October. Jobs is starting to hit her back. She's getting interviews and offers and stuff like that. And then somebody sends her $200 of roses. She texts me. She asked me, did I send anything? I'm probably one of the only people out here that know her address. And it wasn't me. She low-key seemed a little bit like, ah, damn. You know, she could have just been thrown off. To me, she seemed a little good. But to each his own, whatever. Maybe she wasn't, I don't know. My response though was like, damn. Which I shouldn't have even been feeling like that, but the confined laws of the situationship, you know. You start spending a lot of time together, y'all don't have a title, and like one person catch feelings, the other person apparently don't have feelings. I don't know, but I'm taking it like, damn, somebody's stepping on toes, somebody trying to push up, and which I shouldn't have been feeling like that, but that's just how it goes, man. And it's October, so I'm like, man, what do I do? I'm about to make her a boo basket. She was feeling a little bit sad at the time. Somebody over here sending the roses. Let me just go shot for shot. So I cook up this crazy boo basket, right? Even team up with best friend who moved. She throws me the lob for the cherry on top, and boom, 24-hour response. I delivered a boo basket. She on some tears of joy. Her mom in the crib going crazy. Mom's friend in the crib gassing me up. It's just good vibes, you know, I felt good. Now 2 days later, she hits me up. It's like 10:30. I get a phone call. She's crying, bawling her eyes out, like weeping on the phone. Pick me up, pick me up. So I'm like, all right, speed over there, you know what I'm saying? Pedal to the metal. Corolla track hawk going crazy. I push up on her. She comes out the crib fast, boom, hops in the whip. She's crying, bro, crying. Up to this point, we've been platonic. We don't do shit. We don't hold hands, whatever. We might flirt a little bit every so-and-so, but nothing crazy. Now, she's over here down bad right now. She holding my hand. She crying in my arms. She can't even get the words out waterwork. So I'm like, damn, bro, like what going on right now? She doesn't want to go home. So I end up taking her back to my house, right? She never even been over my house in all our years of being friends. We always go to her place because she got the whole setup, the whole vibe for real. Like my joint is just this room, and then we got the kitchen, studio vibes, no entertainment, nothing. So like if she over here, like we in the bed cuddling, and we don't go, you know what I'm saying? So whatever. This for us breaks intimacy in a sense. She opening up to me. She's at my crib. At one point she helping me fold my laundry, bro. We cuddled up, all types of shit. She stays the night. The day after that, I'm like, bro, I'm mind fucked right now, gang. Like, what going on? One, we spending hella time together. When it comes time to rescue, I'm the one that's the rescue man. Like, you could have went to girlfriend, but you chose me. And then it's just like, bruh, what's going on? So we got one last move in the month of October. We both were anticipating this one so much. And I'm not gonna hold you, after this move, I was about to crash out, fool. I was spinning back on that conversation, and I was gonna be on some let's lock in shit, because you can't tell me at this point we not kicking off, bro. There's just no way. But also, I didn't post October, and I didn't post the whole November. This is like the trifecta month of sports. So we got football every day, we got baseball and basketball. And I told you I found a method, so I was low-key going crazy on the book. Every day I wake up, all I think about is what's the lock and what's the next play. I started making good money off of betting, like to the point where I like don't even need to work. But of course, I'm still filming with Peaks, you know, good man. So basically, we waited for the end of October. When the leaves get the most bright yellow, red, orange, we're gonna go on a hike in the mountains. That type of vibe. Now at this time it's getting cold. She wanted to do one last photo shoot on her bike. It ends up being the day before we're gonna do this hike too. So this is the first time in a while I ain't hear from her all day. To me, that felt a little bit weird, but we don't date, so I can't even question it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, she was with the best friend's brother. He was gonna help her take the pictures, whatever. But now it's like night hours, like later off in the evening. Still haven't heard from her all day. I end up getting a DM on Instagram from the girl best friend. And me and her, we not really locked in, but like we'll talk if we have to type vibe. But she lets me know that Shawty's in the hospital. That's why I ain't hear from her all day. Now at this point, I'm trying to be delusional. I'm thinking like maybe she got sick, something happened. Cause you know, I don't want to think the worst. She ends up hitting me again. It's bad. Now when she said it's bad, I'm like, bruh. I'm like, bro, what hospital y'all at? I'm about to pull up, da 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 da. And she's like taking so long to respond. Everything's slow. I'm in this joint. I'm sweating a bit. I'm in this joint pacing, bro. I'm pacing. I can't even believe. Whenever you get friends that ride bikes, you always think like, damn, bro, like please don't let nothing happen to them. You know what I'm saying? The fact that this came to my reality is just like, damn, bro. So I end up getting a phone call a little bit later. You could hear it in her voice. She's like broken, but at the same time, she's like, she's good spirited, you know? And she lets me know I'm okay. Like I broke 3 bones, but I still got all my body parts and shit. You know, by the grace of God, she wasn't a pirate. She got the death wobbles going 60 to 70 on the highway right off the merge and flipped off the bike, flew into the woods. And it's just like, damn, bro. Everything in the world at that point kind of just stopped. You know what I'm saying? I'm Nick. I almost lost my person. And then at the same time, we just had to drag her up out of this deep, dark hole for her to go right back into that hole. And it sucks because she just got the dream job interview. Everything was starting to go up. At this point, I was waiting, like, when can I see you at the hospital? You know what I'm saying? Like, pull up. Basically, she was like, just let me settle in, whatever, schedule all my stuff. So a few days go by and she finally summoned me to the hospital. And let me know what y'all think about it. This part right here low-key threw me off. Now, she lets me know beforehand that I'm not gonna be the only guy there. There's also 2 other guys coming. Remind you, we don't date, so whatever. I'd rather y'all all just come the same day so that way it's not too much. Respectable, bro. She just broke 3 bones. She been on a lot of medicine, a lot going on. Remind you, we couldn't go on the hike, so what did I do? I brought the hike to her, you feel me? Hey, me and my boy, we ended up going on a hike, so I done brought her the best leaves. Whatever ones, the biggest ones, the brightest ones, all the good ones, you know what I'm saying? Packed it up in a bag, pulled up with the jump. Even her nurse was like, damn, I haven't seen someone do something like this before. And her mom said the same, brownie points. But then the other 2 people pull up. One guy, I actually knew him. He ended up helping her get like a little part-time job and all that. So good man, can't be mad at that. But the other dude threw me off, gang. Like he threw everybody off, for real, for real. Ma Dukes was looking confused. Other dude was looking confused. I'm over here like distraught, gang. I'm like, bro, if this nigga got access to you, especially in a time like this, and like this whole thing just, bruh, I got PTSD from this moment. Why does a dude like this have access to you? Regardless, like, if I'm not your boyfriend or in general, my nigga, like, bruh. She said she never seen dude without the helmet on. Regardless, they in a bike group. I don't know. It just wasn't adding, bro. The math was not adding. You literally just broke your back. You got this stranger pulling up to come see you at the hospital. I don't know. It wasn't adding to me. The way I'm filming this is like I'm punching in. So now it's nighttime outside, as you can see. It's like a little darker. But yeah, bro, you know dude was a little off when even her mom stood up in front of everybody and she gonna be like, Cam, do not leave this room until he leaves. I'm going to take a shower and get dinner, but don't leave until he leaves. It's like, bro, why you got this stranger danger school shooter looking ass nigga up in here with us, bro? With you? Well, I'm here. I might have sized it, but based on the circumstances and everything that led up to this moment, if a random dude pops up, I'm gonna feel some type of way, even if we just friends. But I didn't let that change my whole attitude towards her, demeanor, nothing. You know, I'm still the same person in her corner who got her back, trying to shine the light. The doctor the whole time is giving her worst case scenarios. And I'm over here like countering his shit. I mean, I ain't a doctor. I've been hurt before myself, not to that extent. But if you're young, you're healthy, you're gonna recover a lot faster than they expect, than these expected times. You know, the job ain't going nowhere. Like, you got this, you feel me? They gonna accommodate this situation, which they did. Even at that, it's just hard to be positive in those type of times, right? So I was there for her. Going forward, I couldn't see her for a little while because she had to stay at rehab for a week, and then she was on bed rest for supposedly for 3 months, but it wasn't 3 months. So we'd be on FaceTime, or every so-and-so I'll pull up over there. But this is where we get to the point where I'm too far in. Now, she officially gets the job. Y'all see me randomly pop out and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to quit gambling, y'all. I'm about to go hard on YouTube. Y'all don't see her, but you see her quit. Like, I took the vape from her. She was trying to quit Nick. I was trying to quit gambling. So I got the vape. I'm done gambling. We on this run on YouTube. It's Vlogmas. I'm not doing Vlogmas, but I'm treating it like Vlogmas. I'm uploading the most I ever uploaded. Now, remind you, it was fuel behind that. She in my corner too. I can't put her in the videos, but at the same time, she helping me. She's pushing me to make these videos, and she texting me like, I hope you have a good video. Hope you have a good day, with all the emojis and shit. We on FaceTime. She telling me she love me all the time, bro. But we're just friends. At this point, she is recovering way faster than expected, right? Now she can put weight on her feet again. She's about to get off the walker. Her mom had this RSVP family and friends event she had at this new restaurant. I ain't gonna say the name. People been commenting too for me to try that restaurant, but her mom knows about the videos. She wanted me to vlog this spot and the experience, so me and Shawty was gonna go. An hour before, she pulls out and she's just like, let's go somewhere else. Let's do something else. I don't really want to be there. You know, I ain't gonna make her do some shit she don't want to do. Me, I'm kind of sick because I wanted that video, but it's whatever. We end up just going to her house. She said she got wine and she want to watch movies, so whatever. We pull up. Now, she had too much to drink because she was moving loose. We was talking about a lot of stuff that night. I might have said too much, but she definitely said too much. She done slipped up and told me about old boy, the one dude from the social media way in the beginning of the story. Obviously, like, we're just friends, so I couldn't get mad, right? But what pissed me off was how she threw in this one part, and she was like, if circumstances was different, he would be here right now. Remind you, I'm there right now. So it's like, why would you even say that? And I could be taking it the wrong way, but I ain't taking it the wrong way, bro. Like, I didn't take it the wrong way. You said what you said, gang. I didn't crash out in that moment. I had to process this shit, bro, which I did when I left. And, bro, I didn't talk to her for a week after that shit. And even at that, she tried to get mad because I waited a week to talk about that. But I wanted to speak in person. I wasn't about to wait. I wasn't about to text that bullshit. And in the midst of her slipping up, she's telling me how she want me to go on trips with her next year. We're planning New Year's. She want me to meet her friends from back at school. And it's like, bro, you don't think like you telling me that slip up that matches up in our timeline, I got me feeling some type of way? So finally, the next time I see her in person, I ask her if she want the expedited version or she want the long version. She tells me she want the expedited version. So I basically only tell her the end part, the part that pissed me off. She tries to brush it off. She's like, bro, I'll never do you like that. I'll never say that. Blah, 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 blah. You know me. And to be honest, she really is a nice person. Like, she wouldn't say that in that type of way, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. You said what you said, gang. Like, I heard that shit. Even if it wasn't said directly how it seemed, it still had the same meaning, bro. Circumstances is different, nigga. I'm right here, bro. Like, don't say that regardless. But whatever. We didn't make too much of a big deal. She brushed it off. We end up going back to her house after. And unfortunately, the ex has sent another package. So this pissed her off on a different level, right? This is a Christmas gift too. 9 months later, he's still sending packages. Like, bro, what are you doing? So she's taking me home. She wrapping up the ex, saying he's wrong. He need to stop, all this and that. And it just led to me crashing out. Y'all could let me know if I took it too far right here. But I'm like, if he's wrong, then you definitely wrong. How I gave you a boo basket and you crying in my arms and I'm wiping tears off your face while you in my bed, but another nigga blowing your back out. at the same time. And when I said that, all hell broke loose. I didn't even know she had this strength. Like, I was halfway out the door. She elastic man grabbed that joint and slammed it on me. As she like slammed the door, she's already on the gas pedal. So she's just flying down the road. My shit whipped back. My arms up in the air like a roller coaster. I'm screaming. She's screaming at me. It's not fair. It's not fair. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She tried to start gaslighting, saying I'm doing everything she said don't do. Calling me a hidden agenda ass nigga and all types of shit, bro. Talking crazy. And I'm just sitting here like, bruh. I had to run the whole story back. She's sitting there, jaw dropped, like she seen a ghost or something. But at that point, she don't got nothing to say. So I get out the car. I know she's not gonna give me a hug. So I put my fist up and I just look at her, you know, fist bump. She ain't wanna do it though. So I get out the car, I'm walking to my crib. I'm walking up the porch. I hear the window drop. I turn my head. She's like, I love you. And I'm just like, dog. Are we serious right now? As soon as I get in the house, my phone start blowing up. She's just going ballistic on me. I shouldn't be feeling like this. We were never dating. I'm not promised to you. I don't owe you anything. I could do whatever I want. She's pressing me because I waited a week to even say all this. And it's just like, bro, like, principally, you don't think that you wrong, like you wasn't leading me on or nothing, so I'm not supposed to feel no type of way about any of that. So a few days go by, we don't talk, and at this point, because I know a lot of people gonna be wondering, why the fuck are you still involved with her? Like I said in the beginning, we was friends for 8 to 9 years, so I wasn't just gonna throw our friendship away, but all of this was hella toxic, right? So she's still sending me reels and TikToks, like everything's normal, but we not texting, we not talking, but she still wanna send the videos. And I'm just like, bro, this is so weird. Like, we need to fix this. We need to clear all this shit up and set some new boundaries. And when I say that, she starts spazzing on me. We don't need to clear any of this up. We don't need, nothing needs to be clear. I don't want it to be clear. What are you talking about? And it's crazy because this is actually Christmas Eve. So she goes, I'm like, bruh, if you could set boundaries and shit, then I could set boundaries too. Like, I'm really trying to fix whatever the hell we got going on, right? At this point, I'm lost in the sauce, bro. My brain's mush. So she goes ghost, and I'm literally about to just cut her off at that point because she just left it on red, didn't even care. But it was Christmas Eve, and one of my other friends, she had reminded me Hispanic people celebrate, like, don't ruin her day type shit. So I'm like, yeah, you right. I ain't gonna do that. She ends up texting me like 2 hours later. It's like the old friend I knew. She was calm. She apologized. She owned up for all this mess that we just got entangled in. 2 days later, she invites me out to dinner. We go out to dinner. She giving me the little rundown. Things at the house got a little crazy, and she just wanted to step out type vibe. So she gets a drink at the bar. Normally I don't drink, right? And y'all notice I started drinking more, bro. It wasn't me. So we go to this spot she likes to go to, and we go sit at the bar. Off the rip, she gets a drink, and she tells the bartender, I'm not about to get a drink, because normally I really don't drink. You know, at this time, shit was stressful. I did the game vlog. That was a celebration. But normally I don't drink unless like I'm celebrating something. Without even saying anything, we both knew we was going drink for drink tonight. I think we're like 4 drinks in, and she just randomly tells me, she's like, you know, I was never opposed to us dating. Right now is just not a good time. In my head, I'm like, bruh, why would she say that? But now I'm about to say some dumb shit. Right now, I'm just trying to do this YouTube stuff. So like, you know, if a relationship happens, it happens, but I'm really not too pressed on it. When I said that, her jaw dropped. You just told me that like now is not a good time anyways. So then we still taking drinks, 2 more drinks. Now we like 6 drinks in, maybe 7 drinks at this point. She looks at me and she's like, you scaring the hoes away. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck what do you mean by that? Whatever, we chill, we sober up a little bit. Then after that, y'all get the little clip with us at the bar. She talking about 7 videos. I already knew that wasn't gonna happen. We spent a lot of money in there, 170. And on some crazy shit, the bartender is like, you want to split it? Y'all paying together or y'all paying separate? She was real about to pay the 170. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the curveballs be crazy, right? So we probably had like 8 drinks there. My cameraman hits me up, pop out to this bar. It's like right next to the one we're at. So we go over there, right? Once we go in there, of course, he's excited. Like, I don't ever drink. Me and her, we popped out. He buys us a round of shots. So this is the 9th shot for both of us. At this point, it's over. If something happens, it happens. Right? This was like the most spontaneous crazy night ever. I ain't gonna say too much, but it was a movie, bro. We was both crashing out, and it's so, this whole thing is so toxic, but I know we both like this shit. Like, we both was fucking with the vibe. You know, I'm crashing out on people. She real life crashing out. She had put me on a story. Old boy that had sparked the crash out, he had swiped up saying some crazy weird stuff. I real life witnessed her crash out on him type shit. You know what I'm saying? After that, I didn't see her again, though. That night, you can't even script it. If I would have vlogged the rest of that night, I didn't have my camera and we was too lit. That would have been one for the history books, okay? That would have been a banger. After that, we get a different person again. This is when y'all see me start betting more again. Every week I'm betting. And that's because at this point, shawty went from saying, I'll be your vessel, to like just acting so different. Shit was not the same no more. And she tried to blame it on me having that little outburst, saying I slut shamed her. But in reality, like, type shit you on. So every time we had planned a video, she would fake. At that point, you messing with what I'm trying to get on. The last time we end up seeing each other, it was probably like 2-3 weeks after that. She just having an attitude the whole time, bro. I don't know what. That time of the month, she just throwing everything at me, all whatever she got built up, just all on me. She offered to drive to the mall. She over here telling me in the car, like, why am I driving a man that's not my man to the mall? And we just basically having a petty party. Who can outdo the other person? And it's just super toxic. So, you know, eventually, when I do the one up, I wasn't on some disrespectful shit. I apologize for my shit, whatever she felt was disrespectful. I end up apologizing for my half, my part of the mess. You know, I just end up being transparent about the whole thing, like telling her how I really felt. And she's over here trying to say we could just be normal. But I'm like, bro, if me hanging out with you making me feel like shit, bro, I ain't gonna do that. Because clearly I feel some type of way and you playing with me, bro. Like, so, I don't know. But basically, that's what's been going on the past 4 to 5 months with me. You know, I had to take this last month of February off. I feel a lot better though. Spent a lot of time doing my own thing in the gym, working, getting money. And yeah, it's time to get back to this, y'all. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if y'all can relate where shit went wrong. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it's no hard feelings. Gotta keep it pushing. You know, if shit's meant to be, it's meant to be. Universe always works in weird ways. So, we're gonna try to take this to the next level. 10K is right around the corner. So, let's do it. Let's do it.